guys, what's going on? FY My Pawn here. Welcome back to Pawncraft the RPG. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we had... I believe we changed into Dwarf last stream, if I recall correctly. We also managed to extend the outside of the build that we are making up to the surface. However, because of the way it's structured, we actually burn, or rather we suffer from blindness, and as a result we... Well, no, we suffered not from blindness, but we suffer from nausea, which ultimately ended up in a chain reaction of just being a horrible experience for us. Which is the unfortunate thing when you're a dwarf and you have sickness in daytime. But that happens. For this stream, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a stairwell, and we'll probably also try and go into some dungeons, see if we can get some more levels, and just work our way up the, level up tree, and see what we get to. But I digress. Without further ado, let's get into things, and see what happens. Alright. So, as you can probably imagine, we need to build a stairwell up, so that is going to be our first objective, I'm thinking. And we do have plenty of map sort of things going on, so we can just use those maps to explore a certain dungeon, collect what we get for rewards, and just move on with our day. But it's really a gamble, because we do need to deal enough damage to actually warrant them being successful. So it's really a gambling sort of situation there. Hopefully we'll be able to overcome it, but we'll have to see. Alright. Data pick error, apparently. There's a few errors. It appears that a bundle of shields are not working as intended. I'm not sure why, but Oh well, we'll just leave it as is. It's no big deal. Alright, so, first order of business. We've got a whole bunch of calcitite that we've basically got to go through. It is daytime, so we will suffer from blindness and nausea if we go out in there. So if we can find a way to get rid of blindness and nausea, that would be a good start. So for blindness, what we need... Yeah, we basically need a cure for both, if we can get it. We've got one that makes us temporarily immune to fire. This greatly reduces the duration of negative effects, which isn't exactly what we need. We need to make ourselves immune, put simply. Grants fire resistance. No. Alright, digging claws increases now. Okay, it's not looking like we've got any good luck here. Immunity to fall damage is very good for us, so that'd be nice to get. Immunity to knockback is tempting, but not required. Snorkel is probably going to be our best friend for breathing in water. Not that we need it, because we just seem to live through water with relative ease. But, yeah, no, we are definitely going to need to worry about that later. For now, though, I guess for right now, we can actually just build downward. It's not exactly the ideal way I want to go, but you know what? We do need to go down anyways, so it works out in the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a 3x3. Here we go. We will set up some polished slabs here. Okay, I nearly got pushed there. Oops. Okay, let's just put some cobbled deep slate there. So that way I can set things up accordingly. Could you move, Goblin Trader? Like, you know what? Just go down. Thank you. If it were any other scenario, I'd definitely consider taking him on, but no. Not right now. Okay, let's do some placing here. There we go. Oh, thank you for the follow, Leorena. Much appreciated. Okay, we need to drill this bit here. There we go. Then we just do 3 stairs down here, like so. Then we make another row. Okay, hopefully I have the durability for this pickaxe, because, geez, we're running low. We just need to chop this bit here, like so. Here we are. And all we do is just connect these, like so. We will need to get some lanterns to start decking this down even further. But it shouldn't be too hard. Just gotta be careful of mining the wrong places. Okay. Okay, we're down to 6 durability. I'm not a fan of that, but I mean, can't really do much about it, considering the pickaxe is, you know, it's got its own situation there, but can't be helped. Just do what we do best. The best we can do here is either repair it or do something about it. I'm not sure, but let's see. What has it got? It's only got mending on it, to be fair. Is it worth it, though? Is it really worth the time? Oh, hello. Take you out. What I can do is I can go over here. And if I were to hit the excavation shape of none. There we go. That wouldn't do much as expected, but it's still worth noting. I could quickly disenchant and enchant it if I really, really wanted to be fair. I don't think that's the wise choice to go about doing things. Alright, well, for now, we'll worry about it later. We'll just focus on getting things into this area here. I guess we can put this on now for now. We should be good. Make sure we keep the slabs, because you know, obviously we need build. Right, pickaxe. We got 19 more diamonds, so we're not in a rush. But I do want to keep this pickaxe preserved, so I am gonna just... Well, I guess I'll... Yeah, no, why not? It's only gonna cost 3 to do. There we go. Better than the alternative of wasting... Well, I guess we would have wasted 3 diamonds anyways, but we would have gotten better results from this way. Okay. Oops. I'll deal with that later. Okay. Alright, and we will just quickly drop down to here. There we are. Then we do this. All right. If losing our bits there is what it takes to get this done, that's fine. And there we go. All right. Got that, so that way we get that. There we go. At the very least, the stairwell's coming along nicely, so that's good. Just carefully maneuver our way like that. Not a fan of those kobolds. I'm gonna be real with you. Starting to wonder if there's like a strength-based ranged weapon. If there is, I'd like to get my hands on it. Just to deal with these kobolds, I'm gonna be real. Although, I'm only shooting myself in the back because I keep forgetting to actually get rid of them. If I'm being honest. I guess it is entertaining, but... Damn. It's a mistake on my part for keeping them in. Ah, well. I reap what I sow, don't I? Okay. And there we are. at least it looks nice with what I'm doing, so I can't really complain with the results. Oh. There we go. Just casually whittle them down like that. Okay, well, either which way, we should be fine. There we go, got him. I would not feel safe if I did not deal with him, so... better I dealt with it now rather than later. Okay, well, I guess I can stop the water to a degree. Alright. Okay, we are just gonna casually deal with you next. There we go. Okay, let's carefully just plant these. Alright, let's make sure this stairwell gets to its location proper. Okay. And then all we do is just... Alright. Let's just close this off. For now, that is. That was a kobold. There we go. Deal with any dangers accordingly. There we go. Had to deal with the invisible one. Why they're now invisible, I have no idea, but To each their own, I guess, huh? Oh, right. I can't swim. Truly an unfortunate state of affairs. You kidding? Seriously? Damn you. Seriously? Dang kobolds. They're always a problem. Not one thing is another. Nearly dropped in there as well. God. Yeah, let's close that area first, so that way we don't fall in there again. Okay, we managed to jump in here. Oh, right. Can't do it there, but I can do it the other way. Take off the boots temporarily, because I know I'm going to take drown damage. Okay, that's that. Now we just got to get back up here. Oh, you. Okay. And that's the rest. Good. That is a kobold there. There we go. So far, so good. Alright, now we do this. Alright, we're down to 35 slabs. I think we just barely have enough for what we're trying to do here. There we go. Okay. Convert these into clay blocks, just so we have them set up as such. Break the blocks up here, like so. The heck is... Oh, that's water. I thought that was some sort of creature over there. Alright, well, there you go. Alright, there we go. That's basically it. All we just need to do is, maybe this, I guess? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that should do it. And even then, I could probably just break this and, just sit out as normal. Like, all I really need to do is set up something. Here we go. Okay, and all we do is just get some cobbled deep slate here. And we just flatten the terrain a little bit here. There we go. There we go. We've got a stairwell down to the mines at the very least, so that's good. Now we just cover all this. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Cover that, and then we just go up the stairs and just patch up things that we don't like. Of course, we're gonna have to go around and, you know, make this deep slate something else, just to add more beauty to, you know, how we're doing things. But other than that, that's an easy 1x2 job that we can do, and just casually encompass the entire thing. That's an easy thing, really. Alright, but other than that, we just put everything away for now. Yep, just put everything away. No need to sugarcoat that. Okay, that took quite a bit of time. Is it nighttime yet? I don't think it is. It would have already passed by then. Well, we can tell easily by doing that. There you go. Okay. It is still daytime, so that is unfortunate. Then again, the day-night cycle tends to be like 5 minutes, give or take, so it probably was like nighttime at one point, and we just spent so long that it just cycled over again. Maybe once or twice, I don't know. Let's see. 1 second, let me actually get a drink here. That was a good drink. Okay. So, let's see. We've got a whole bunch of, dark iron. Maybe I can make something out of that. So, dark metal requires netherite. We need scrap or dark metal plates. What can I make out of this? I can make piles, which can be smelted into metal ingots, which then can be made into dark metal armor plate, which then can get us this. Your darkness, huh? Okay, occult gems are dropped by watchers, which are in Alex Caves, apparently. Same for the Cloak of Darkness, but we can worry about that later. Bone handle is made through that. Alright, well, let's first start by making a whole bunch of dark metal. Okay, that's 7. Alright, what can we make with this dark metal? We can make dark grids, we can make ingots. If we have enough seeds of chaos and a dark metal ingot alongside a smithing template, smithing template can be dropped with a 4.8% chance from a fallen chaos knight. So if we can kill enough fallen chaos knights and get a bunch of seeds of chaos, we've got enough seeds of chaos to actually duplicate another template. We just need to actually get the smithing template, which is going to take more time than it's going to take time to get that sort of stuff. So that is going to be a progressing issue that we'll have to overcome. But otherwise, it shouldn't be that hard to do, I don't think. Well, for now. It is nighttime. And now, that is the right time to get the calcitite. So I'm going to take all the calcitite out. Take out the chisel as well. Apparently, calcitite does not fall under this, so that's fine. Put this chisel away. Let's get the calcitite going. Upwards. Hello, creeper. Right, I did forget to light up the area, so that is going to be an issue. We're going to need to get some lanterns. We're going to need way more, so we're going to need to get some iron here. Okay. Alright, that is 37. That would be a good start for the lighting system here. Okay, there we go. not. Seriously? Alright, well, I'm not complaining. More bones. Never hurt anybody. Get you! Damn you. Well, there goes all the dang lanterns now. It's a good thing I finished most of them, but that sucks. It really does. God, I hate those kobolds. More annoying than they're worth. Ah. Whatever. Alright. Okay, so we get some coal. Get a whole bunch of sticks. There we go. Get the torches. Alright, get the iron nuggets. There we go. 32 more. That'll have to do. And now that it's nighttime, I can start, going upwards with it. Okay. Now with this, all we gotta do is just go up, up, up. Okay. Alright. Not bad. Far so good. Hopefully it stays nighttime long enough for us actually to benefit from this. But we'll just have to pray that's enough. At least the sight is good. Like, it's gonna slowly start to look like something pretty awesome as we go up. Okay, it's starting to become daytime. And we have effectively ran out of time. So I'm gonna assume that it's not enough and we'll just set up everything. There we go. And now all we do is just go all the way down here. Obviously, the only thing that we're going to need at this point is slabs, so I really made a mistake there, but whatever. There we go. Put those away. At least we've got some lighting there. And now if I show myself up here, yeah, it starts to get the nausea. Which isn't good. But hey, we managed to make it work all the same. Managed to get quite far, all things considering. I'm thinking what we'll have to do is we'll have to create like a little doorway here and then go down a little bit. And then we'll create a room similar to this, but make it for like villager trading or something. That's what I'm currently spitballing for thoughts. At least in that regard. Completely forgot we have this high-tier armor that we can basically use for whatever. Not sure what I'll use it for yet, but, you know, we'll worry about those details later. Got a whole bunch of glass to go through after all, as well. That's going to be fun. I'm actually glad that we don't suffer from nausea just from having a glass roof over our heads. That makes things a whole lot less troublesome. Okay. What can I do then? I guess we're definitely going to need a better set of armor. Preferably one that's mending. Well, I mean, we got mending armor. We just need to get the gear sets leveled, don't we? So if I go into here, we're currently level 32. Points are already spent. Right, gear crafting. We need gear crafting to reach level 20, I believe, in order for us to get the highest benefits from armor. So what we'll need to do is we'll need to take some common stone, and then we need to get some... What's it is? We need to get celestial ore specifically. And we need to basically go on a crafting spree. So we're going to go to the very bottom here to start with. Let's see, what do we want to enchant? Well, we got artifacts here, like quivers and all that. Got 2 plastic drinking taps, so that's something. We can give the iron boots an enchant. We can do the iron hoe. We can do the golden scythe, I suppose. Pickaxe wouldn't count. Hoe wouldn't count. These boots would. What else counts here? Let's see. We got another backpack in here. We got some ancient debris, which is not going to cut it. We got 3 kobold spears we could potentially use. Obviously, though, we're going to need more. I also have to keep in mind that without iron, we won't be able to actually do what we're setting out. I'd sooner punch you. You jerk. Alright, you know what? I think we need to pause this. I need to address this situation immediately. I'm getting so tired of these kobolds. Alright, let's see. Kobolds are from what mod? That's the question. Alright, kobolds are from the mobs of mythology. Okay. There's 3? Seriously? Okay, I don't mind the kobold warriors, but jeez. Okay, yeah, no, this... I cannot stand for this. This needs to end. Like, this needs to end now. Alright. 1 second. Let me go into the mobs of mythology. Okay, mobs of mythology. Well, actually, no, if I go into... Okay, so I need to open my, folder specifically. Okay, mods. Oh, we can't edit it, it's a thing, damn. Alright. I have to make an executive decision here. What do mobs of mythology add? They add a number of monsters. But the kobolds are probably the most annoying. There's a config option. Okay. There's a config option for toggling kobold ceiling. Okay. Hold on. Let's go to mods. Let's go into... Okay, mythology. Enter the config. False. Okay. That is the fix. There we go. Now, in theory, if this has worked, they will not be able to steal this. Because this is the only issue that I had. Okay, they're no longer a problem. I would love for them to attack, though, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. So let's actually go into the mods and let's see if let's see what I can do to make a few changes for them. Kobolds should not steal. Kobolds have 20 health, 2.5 attack. Kobold spawn weight. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't specify whether they can attack anymore or not. I guess that doesn't really matter anymore. As long as we got the config sorted so that they don't steal, that's all I really cared about. That was the only thing that irked me about them. But hey, now that they don't steal, I don't have to worry about them. They can roam my base as much as they want. Alright. Now that we've handled the threat that is the kobolds, we are going to be sleeping much easier at night. And while we're at it, we can now focus on the crafting aspect of things here. So, first and foremost, so crafting armor souls, we need... Okay. Okay, let's get 16 of these. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's actually break this, because it's being a bit of a pain. There we go. Okay, we're going to craft common armor souls. Put that there. Okay. We'll start with common weapon souls. We need to make some swords here. We can make up to 3, so we're just going to get some iron. Let's get some stick. Get some planks, convert this into sticks. Get the sticks, get the iron. Make 3 of them. Okay, there we go. And if I recall correctly, so currently our gear crafting's at 16. That's something. Okay, we'll throw these in the recycle bin because we don't need them as tools. Okay, we got a few other things, like the chest piece upgrade here. Okay, we got a few 20 to 40 souls that we could utilize if we so desired. Hold on. Axe gear soul, huh? I mean, I could give this to the axe. Why not? See what happens to it. 57 weapon strength. Compared to the other, it's not. It's quite literally double, if not triple, the damage that we do. So, for a weapon, it's not bad. Could do with some armor, though. I'm gonna be real. I mean, I don't see a reason why we shouldn't. So it might even be our best bet to actually put on some of this armor and enchant it. Let's see. Let's see what souls we got. We've got one gear soul here. And it's going to be a bit of a gamble here on whether we get something functional or not. So I guess we'll use this one. And we got dexterity. Dang. Okay. Cease. Alright, now how do we get the, how do we get this enchantment out without harming the item? Because I could care less about the enchantment here. Or the effect. Clear it's not going to cut it. It'd also give us a reason to go with the, fine. It would be nice to get rid of the, enchants on this. So I guess, mine and slash, let's see. Health potions. Spiritual produce. Farming gives you a chance to obtain extra custom materials by chopping wheat, potatoes, and so on. See what gives experience in the mine and slash hub. Library screen. We are going to need health potions eventually. This isn't necessarily a rush thing, but it is nice to consider. Because you can get some pretty decent health potions that could help along the way. It's also percentage healing, which is pretty nice, because that just always scales, is the thing. Let's see. Hmm. How do we do this, then? We need this to force the armor stat. So we need a copper ingot and an iron ingot. Is that not a soul item? Forces soul to produce armor stat. Oh, do I put it in a crafting orb? Huh. Hmm. Must be a soul item. It is not a soul item. Okay, I don't know what that does then. Damn. That's annoying. What is a soul item then? So... You buzz off? Okay, it seems like they really like spawning in my place. I'll be honest, I'm half tempted to get rid of the mod entirely. I don't know. It's just the mood I'm getting. But yeah, no, this is I would equip it, but I need a minimum dexterity. To be fair, I do need to level up dexterity a little bit. So there will come a time where I might even use this, but wait. I was about to say, how the hell did I... Anyways, this isn't gonna cut it, so unfortunately we'll have to abstain from that. And the only real way I'm gonna get forward in this is if I do some work there, but I digress. Let's take out these polished calcitites, because it is getting nighttime now. Just let you be on your merry way. Okay. Rush all the way to the top. I'm running low on food, so we'll have to be weary about that. Okay. Take the bread. Hi. Okay. Well, hey. It is getting nighttime, so that's good. That means we now have the chance to actually build up again. And once it hits daytime this time, I'm thinking we're just going to... Oh. Hold on. I think it's actually coming to daytime, yeah. Okay, you know what? I think it's time we go through a dungeon crawl. Why not? Let's make today interesting. Let's go through an adventure map. Let's see. We've got a whole slew of types that we can go through. I think we're gonna go for this one. This one looks nice. Level 32. The mobs have a ton of resistances across the board. Especially so against chaos resistance, apparently. We get less experience, but we get more loot, and it is tier 17. That is a tempting one. This one's also decent. This gives 50% bonus loot, and it is level tier 25. I could also go for... Well, I can't go for this one because I need the requirements of chaos resistance minimum. Let's see. Less energy health regen, less health regen. It would suck to have less health regen, considering we are a health and health required individual. The mobs would have more health and more total damage, though. Ah. 74% bonus loot, though. That is pretty tempting, I'm not gonna lie. 74 versus 50 versus 81. If we can find a way to get chaos resistance minimum, that would probably be the deciding factor here, huh? Oh, nice. Okay, we got some jewels here. Chaos resistance. Chaos resistance. Let's see. We also got cold and magic shield. Okay, so we only got 2 jewel slots. This will give us 5.9 and 5.4. Okay. 2 jewels is good enough, and it should be, yep, just barely enough to get this. So we got 4 bonus EXP. There's an 81% loot boost. I think this is just going to be the one we go for. Yeah, the mobs are going to be resistant to lightning, and they deal 55% of their physical damage as extra chaos damage. We suffer from the despair of chaos and less magic shield regen. But they do have 410 more health and 41% more damage. It is a relatively dangerous dungeon from the looks of it. But it's nothing we can't handle. There's also this shield, which is arguably better, I think. Yeah, going by gear defense and all that, this shield's actually way better. Yeah, I'm gonna wear this shield. This shield's better. We are going to need to get a mending book, but that's a given. Hello. I'd like a mending book. And you know what? Why not just enchant this? Let's see. Take this, take this. That way we can convert with you. Hey, buddy. There we go, that's level 31. That's actually exactly what we needed for the enchantment process. Okay, we will put those away. Okay, we got mending, and now we just got to enchant this new shield that we're getting. I'll put the old one away for now. And let's see, we need to... Yeah, we just need to enchant it, so... Get some lapis. We only got one shot at this, so let's make it count. Limited enchantability. Oh, can you not enchant it? Okay, I guess for now then, I guess we leave that be. I mean, we're getting armor anyway, so it's not a huge ordeal. I mean, worst case, I could just do this. There we go. Yeah, I can just throw mending on it just naturally. Let's see, is there any books that can help with this? Not really. Alright. To ourselves then, we'll just get the mending on there. The mending is most important here in this instance, so we could care less about what else we get. And we're just going to take half of the common stones here. And while I can't wear the other bits, I can certainly put this on to increase my defenses. They're not ideal. They don't give me a lot of protection. But while they might not be leveled like the other gear that we have, this is the best we're going to get. And I guess we can actually get the protection 4 instead of this. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. Alright, 32 bread is gonna have to do it. We'll have to prepare for the worst event regardless. Okay. We managed to get an enchanted heart. That is going to reduce our difficulty significantly. We're actually going to use these two. This is going to reduce the difficulty significantly. How do we make those? I don't think we can. Okay. Rip us, I guess. Alright, anyways. Off we go. We'll be fine. Alright. Okay, so we need at least 1 pearl. We need the home pearls specifically, not ender pearls. Alright, all we do is we just go all the way up till we go here. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. I wanted to use this. There we go. New dungeon. What? What the hell? Well, that's new. Okay. Oh, no. Where am I? Ah. Oh, no. I've goofed it. Ah. Okay, I'm not too far off. I just gotta go back. I have no idea what happened there, but okay. I guess one of the enemies must have had some sort of, like, area of effect damage of some kind. And it just nuked me down. That's the only thing I can think of. A mistake on my part, to say the least, considering I'm so far out, but whatever. At least we're fast enough that we can, just mosey our way over. And it is nighttime. So I am in no worry here. Okay. Okay, well, we're almost back home. No biggie deal. Takes us no more than a few minutes to get back pretty easily. Don't even die that quickly, so that's good. Alright. Eat up first. Alright. Respawn point has been set. Let's do this. Okay, whatever happened, we'll just make do. I have no idea. Oh, God. Your favor has fallen. Ah, we're receiving EXP debt? Nah. What the hell? Bruh. Man, these enemies are tough. Okay, okay, let's run. What the hell? Okay, yeah, no. Hold on. Okay, the impossible device, I guess. Or I'm just not built correctly. I guess the enemies are just too tough for me. Or my build's so useless that it's just proving problematic, but how would I know? That's the question. Alright, well, there you go. So, apparently, that map is just cursed, and we are not good with it. Let's try a little easier one then, huh? I guess we can try this one, see if this is any better. Let's put these away. Let's try something a bit simpler, because it's clear that we won't be able to win that at this rate. Okay. Okay, this is a different one. Okay, this is way easier. I'm not sure what went down with that previous one, but good golly. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's eat some food here. Alright, so far so good. Villagers, huh? Okay, I can welcome that. I have no idea what the combo of danger was, but, you know, we make it work. Okay, there we go. Okay. That's an obelisk. We do not want to touch that just yet. I mean, I guess we can. Why not? I believe this gives us enchantments. We get a map. Nice. Toss everything in here for now. We got an obelisk map. Nice. We'll use that to increase our HP. Let's see. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, and there we go. Just get the combo in. Okay, so far so good. Okay, we got rune bow recipe, we got some armors that we don't need. More summon health, less minion aggro. More healing when low, nah. More chaos damage, you. Okay. Okay, there we go. At least we're getting some salvage here. Okay. Okay, nice. Had to lock in there a little bit, but nothing that really stops us from doing what we're doing here. Okay, we're making quite good progress. We've only just been through the beginning. There appears to be a pillager and skeleton in the back. Once more. I guess I can go quickly backtracking, get them dealt with. Might as well be thorough with our hunt. The kill status is 13%. I guess we need to go up here if we want to get more. But we can't exactly do that, because, yeah, we, can't swim. That is quite literally an impossible task for us. Which is annoying. But, we can't help that. We can't swim. We're not a race built to swim. That's just unavoidable. Either they come down, or we don't go up. Okay. Alright, there we go. Ooh, nice. We got a ring slot. Ooh, that could be good. Probably use the axe, because it's got way more damage. Okay. Nice. Got some drowned here. Yep, alright. Okay, there we go. Okay, we managed to do quite well there. Alright, let's see. We managed to get a intelligence-based item, a few random assortments of goodies, a axe weapon, which is 57 damage. At this point, I'm wondering if I should abandon the Chilled Twilight Blade Brutality. As much as the health drain is nice, it's not going to help us in the future. Besides, we're getting significant fast healing that it's not too much of a worry, I'd argue. So let's just deposit everything here for now. But very much keep in mind that we've only got so much. We can actually wear this, though. This is a armored gear set, so we can wield that in a moment. That might be worthwhile. At least worth considering, at the very least. Your map exploration is now rare. Nice. Okay, we managed to get a dexterity helm. Another heart. Okay. Azurite gem. I'm sorry, what? Bingo. Okay, carefully carve away. Nice. Alright, we're carving away. Okay. Had to push through there quite a bit, but we managed in the end. Okay, there's a lot of zombies on this end. We won't be able to do much about them. Okay, there we go. Okay, not bad at all. Hey. Okay. Nice. Not bad at all. Let's see, is there anything else down here? We got this stairwell here. Proceed a bit. There we go. Not bad. So far, a 35% kill. A kill rate of 35% isn't bad. God, I love the totems. Nice. Alright, that's not bad at all. Kill the corpse maggots as they come as well. Nice. Okay, let's open this back here for a mo. So that way we can just dump everything in. We'll quickly consume these hearts. Let's see, what else we got? Rune bow, ring. Still not level 34, but that's fine. I guess more healing when low is probably our best bet here for one of our spells. More healing when low with the rejuvenating totem just hits hard enough. It'll slowly heal 14 and do more as time goes on, which will in turn make us even stronger, so not bad idea. Shield here is useless for us. We don't exactly have magic shield, so some of it's pointless to us. Other than that, we should be good. Apologies, I think I'm getting the hiccups. Which isn't good. Can't be helped. Can't be helped. Alright. Thankfully, I've just built different. And my totems are just designed better. Could do better, but we can only do so much here. Flip through here, I suppose. We are a dwarf after all. We like sticking in small holes. Level 33, nice. Let's climb up here, because I'm curious. Okay. I wonder, let's see, is there anything new around here, or any way I can go forward? I don't think there is. Oh. Paused my game by accident, I guess. Doesn't appear there's anything, so we just keep going, I guess. Ooh, here we go. An amulet that gives 5.1 strength. Oh, whoops. But yeah, no, this amulet is 5.1 strength increase. So if we go by this, 124. Uh, times 5.1%. Or 105.1. That'll increase it by 6 points or so, give or take. So that's a 6-point increase to strength. We leech health on hits, which is something we do often anyways. And we get lightning resist. Compared to the Lucky Scarf, which just increases luck level when mining blocks. We should probably re-roll this. There we go. That gives us a 19.2% chance. How about this? We do not have the leveling necessary to increase it a step. But this has been leveling up, though. $64. Dang. That's a lot. Let's see what else we've got. Yeah, so fire immunity, more experience when killing creatures. We do need more feet. We need a feet slot, we need a chest slot, or body slot, and a head slot, it seems. We got a curio slot and a head slot, it seems. So we're just going to put the villager hat in the head slot. The curio slot, I'm not sure what we're going to do with. We can do that. That way the curio slot takes up the lucky scarf. And that way we can actually wear the scavenger amulet as planned. Which wouldn't hurt, to be honest. There's also 6 hearts here, apparently, so... That's more HP for us, I'm not complaining. Three hearts per? Damn. How many hearts am I getting? What? Dang. Well, if I wanted to get a high HP count, I suppose that's that, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. We need to be level 34 before I can wear that, so no to that. 12.5% more chaos damage is okay, but not necessary. Fire, cold, and lightning with a 17%. Tempting, but not required. Right. We were heading towards, 25% physical to chaos, 25 physical to lightning. Yeah, okay. So yeah, no, this increases elements. I guess increasing magic damage isn't bad. I'm not sure. Hmm. Hold on. Magic damage are spells that have tag magic, etc. Area lightning magic damage totem. Magic, magic, magic. Oh, area damage chaos totem melee. Okay, so chaos totems don't count as magic, it seems. Which is kind of weird. Area magic totem, melee buff, area damage weapon skill, melee physical. Yeah, that's to be expected though. And if I go into classes here, we got warrior, yep, per usual. I guess we focus into Undying Will here. We got health regen. I guess we... Either that or we... Oh no, we focus into damage received. Required level 30. Oh, something reset on my end. No big deal though. I guess I should deal with that for a sec. 1 second. Ah, I see. Okay. One moment. Okay, there we go. Alright, apologies for that. I got distracted by something else on my screen. Okay. So I guess we just focus on the damage reduction. That's the most important thing for us right now. We increase our strength, I would suppose. After all, the more strength we have, the more blood points we have to spend. Talent-wise, we can either aim for magic damage, or we aim for element damage. Increases all damage that's element of that element. Both spells and attacks. Increases all damage that has elements, both spells and attacks. Okay. So if a spell or an attack has a... turns percent of physical attack damage into element damage. Okay. So wait, if my physical attack is all converted into 4 different elements, wouldn't that mean elemental damage? Okay, so if I go elemental damage, that'd probably be a fun way to go about things, huh? And with the percentages from lightning, chaos, and all that, that would be eventually combined into something awesome. But of course, elemental damage would be the focal point here, wouldn't it? I'm just trying to I'm just trying to think of what would be the best path forward for elementals. Increases damage of spells of that element. Yeah, we're gonna be looking for very specific things, aren't we? Oh boy. Oh well. As specified, we want to go up here we are going to start with chaos damage, most likely. So we'll go up, and we need to fill up all these trees. We need to start by focusing on this tree here. Then we focus on this tree. And then we gotta find a way to branch out to this tree so that we can get all the elemental damage boost. And then we can continue from there. We'll figure out another path forward eventually, but obviously the focal point is elemental damage. So we need to focus on that overall. So what's probably going to end up happening is we'll need to go branch up from here. We can go 2% health, go into intelligence, get some points there. That way we can get the elemental points here. We only need these two, I do believe. And that will increase our damage output significantly. If we want to do even more for ourselves, I guess cooldown reduction would be the next to last thing. Gain 3% of your mana as extra physical damage on basic attack. We don't use mana anymore. That'd be useless to us. Yeah, there's a lot of calculations, put simply. There's a lot of planning put into this. Okay. Well, there you go. Okay, that's a lot of EXP, nice. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, there goes the maggot. Okay, not bad. Still haven't ran into much in the way of looting, but I digress. Okay, we're doing quite well for ourselves. Okay, not bad. Okay. Villager invisible isn't that bad, all things considering. Okay, invisible. There we are. Okay, there we go. Grab everything that we can here. Now, all we do is go down, More lightning damage, not bad. Health regen, eh. A lot of goofy stuff, to say the least. I'll have to go through that later. Okay, and there you go. Nice. Take one of those, and if I go into here, buy a skill point, because we can. And where do we want to invest it? Crafted shields give 5 extra health. Crafted shields give 5 extra block. Handyman. Crafted equipment gets 5 extra durability. Crafted weapons get 5 extra attack speed. Crafted armor gets 5 extra toughness. And crafted shield gets 5 extra armor. Handyman is really tempting. So I'm half tempted to just power through to get that. Besides, we get the armor value slowly but surely if we go that route, so it's not that bad. Do we need durability restoration? Not really. So I think it's in our best interest to focus on crafted armor, which will give us an extra bit of health, which isn't bad. So yeah, we're going to go for the armor. We're going to get repaired equipment, 100% durability restored, which is decent. Not perfect, but it's decent, like I said. Alright. We'll trust in the burn. There we go. Heat up. There we go. And we go in here. This used to have a lot of enemies, but I think we dealt with them a while back. There we go. Everything's been dealt with. Nice. Ow. Not a fan of the area of effects, but whatever. God, the power of totems is really wacky. You just spam them and they nuke, which is really nice. Alright, let's pop that. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to take a small 5-minute break. When I return, we will go right back into things and clear out the dungeon. Probably get 100% kill... well, 90-ish% kill rate because we can't actually swim up, so that is an issue that we'll have to just overcome later. But I digress. I will see you guys in a bit. Take care. Alright, I am back. Apologies for the delay. Let's get back into things. If I recall correctly, we cleared out that area. There's a stray zombie here and there. Taking him out wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay, there we go. Gotta love the gusto on these guys. Jeez. God, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's a lot of HP. Alright, let's just put all of this in here. Not bad at all. Good gravy. That's a lot, though. We're gonna need more damage, so we're actually gonna quickly... There we go. We don't actually get power crystals for some reason. Well, increase our base attack damage, I guess. There we go. That should be enough. Alright, so the only ones left are these, so let's make it count. Okay, so far so good. Doing really well. We're up to 90%. Okay. There we go. Now I can go back up here. And there we go. 94% kill rate. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, we've cleared this out. And that just leaves this area then. And that's been cleared out, and this just leaves this. And that leaves a 96% kill rate. Not bad at all. Not proud of my latest deaths there, but whatever. Alright, let's see if we can't make that 96 100% if I can. And I think I know where exactly we need to get that in full 100%. But it's just a matter of trying to get up there is the issue. Okay, nothing there. How do we get up there? Can we build up? Yeah, we can't block glitch our way up. So that's a given. Yeah, there's just no feasible way of getting up there. I think we're just gonna have to settle for a 96, aren't we? Okay, let's yeah, I mean, I guess we're done there. There's no real reason to go back there. Overall, we did well on that. We managed to get a few more bits of health here and there. Nothing too crazy. Got a whole lot of supply. Not sure what we're going to do with all this, but I'm sure we'll figure something out for it. Most we could probably recycle and utilize for whatever else we want. Oh. Seems we ran into a raid. How the heck is a raid gonna work here? Okay. Is this just gonna be like a raid that just spawns up there? Because if so, that's going to be funny. Well, whatever. I guess we just have a consistent raid going on now. I guess this is just our life. I mean, we can access the villager rather easily here, so it's no huge ordeal. Alright, let's see. What do we got? First and foremost, let's start with recycling what we don't need. We don't need this. Don't need this, this, or this. Don't need this, 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 this. This is a strength-based weapon, but it's weaker than our axe, so we can sell that, or recycle this. This is a two-handed weapon. It has the damage, but it's not good enough. This is an intelligence, this is a dex item. This is a dex item, this is a dex item. This increases intelligence, but it does have a leech health and mana on it, but we've got a better necklace period, so we don't need that. Alright, salvage station. Toss all those, there we go. Don't need block. I guess I'll just bring all those out for now. Let's see. Don't use magic shield. Okay. Health regen, 18, 12.4, 11. Recycle, recycle. A percentage of chaos damage is not as good as a added chaos damage currently. More physical damage. We've got no points left that we can invest into, so 17, 17, and no difference here. So recycle. We don't need more physical damage, so recycle that. Recycle. This is better chaos resistance and max chaos resistance. We take that out, replace it with this. There we go. This is a recycle. Recycle. We don't use minions, so recycle. We don't. This would be good if we were. Technically, we can save these, I suppose. More cold damage and chaos damage is good. There is also chaos penetration, which is also good. Frenzy. Frenzy stacks aren't really that great, but we can use them. Let's move this here. Let's put this in here, because we will, every time we hit with this, we will get a chance at getting a frenzy stack. Or a chance to crit, I suppose, so that's an option. We will put this in, this in, this in. There we go. The rest we recycle. Okay. Sort. I guess we aim for this one next. And then these ones we recycle. Because we do want to upgrade our map stuff later. Okay, there we go. Put all those away. And we take all of these and stuff them back into the chest. Immune to physical agony. 2-piece. 3-piece is damage reduction. Okay. Okay, we're gonna take these health crystal shards, turn them into that. Take the power crystal shards, turn them into that. Take those with us. And then we go into power. Yep. Alright, so that's a whole bunch of buffs. There we are. Making some serious progress on both healing and whatnot. What has happened to her right anyways? There's a minecart with a chest here, apparently. Minecart with TNT, minecart with chest. I think we've already explored this area, so there is no need to explore it again. But hey, if we want to go on a underwater adventure, we can. Of course, we'd have to go drown and all that, but, I mean... when do we not when we're doing that? Fire damage and energy, we can recycle that. We don't need that. Alright, that's all emptied. Alright, let's see. Alright. So what do I do? Oh, I see. Let's just do this. Okay. So big citrine. Okay, so yeah, so crumbled citrine becomes broken citrine. Broken citrines become low quality citrines. And low quality citrines become big citrines. Okay, so big gems are the highest quality that you're gonna get on any sort of item. So for example, big vacuotite is pretty nice. Oh wait, hold on. Rare citrines can be made into exceptional citrines, it seems. Okay, so big citrines can become rare citrines, and then rare citrines can then become exceptional citrines. Okay, so exceptional. Okay, so exceptional is the absolute limit on passive skill tree gems. I see. Okay. Hmm. So if we seriously wanted to consider a high quality luck item build, I'd probably go for that. Or Sapphire is probably... Oh. Could he not? So, yeah. The gems have it out. Have it made, so there you go. We should have enough time for another adventure map, but I'd prefer if I could actually go up to the surface if I can. Yep, we've got the time to do so. We just need our slabs. There we go. Let's get going. Hopefully time is on our side, so that way we can get this finished. I do at least want to finish this much before we wrap up for today. Okay. Not mean to do that, but whatever. I am quite literally in a somewhat of a rush to get this done, so... Yeah, I am in a little bit of a rush. Not an extreme rush, but enough so that I don't want to get blinded. Oh no. Is that daytime? Not. It's looking like it. Yeah. Well, I can keep going until I get blinded, so... Okay, we're up to 31 left. And here comes the dizzy. Yeah. We'll just finish off by doing that. There we go. Alright, we are almost there. We just got a... We're going to need more citrine, it seems. And we're going to need more lanterns as well. So we're going to have to do a mining trip anyways. So yeah, now would be the good time as any to get the job done. Considering we can't go up and do that, can't do more just yet. An unavoidable circumstance, to say the least. But hey, we managed to do a dungeon run, so I can't really complain all that much. And now that we don't have to worry too much about needing to go out there, or needing to worry about kobold stealing our stuff, we should be able to get a ton of resources quite easily. That said, I should probably get some fortune though, because we are going to need a ton of iron. So we're going to go excavation shape none for our own sanity for the future. And we'll worry about the details later. But ultimately, we should be good to go. Okay, there we go. Oh, hello. Oh, right, we have citrine here. I could just do that. There you go. The perfect means to get citrine. Alright, we've wasted a lot of durability, but that's fine. For the sake of getting more citrine, it was a necessary cause. Hey. Alright, we now take all the citrine up, give it the good old polish, convert it into slabs, and just move on our merry way. Alright. Wait, calcitite? Oh, calcite. Okay, so yeah, no, I was right. It is the stuff made from amethyst, so I was right. Okay. 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 Let's just make a whole bunch of these. We're going to need to make a whole bunch, I do believe. Because I know for a fact that we're going to be using more calcitite as we continue on. There we go. Probably don't need this much, but I have a feeling that we're going to be using a lot of it, so... Let's just make a stockpile, because I know for a fact that we're going to use it, so... Why not make use of it while we have it? That said, we're going to need to probably make a new pickaxe at this rate. Actually... We don't have obsidian. So I can't do what I was hoping to do, but... I do have a bucket. We could go to the mine shaft. Passive skill tree has some interesting things, it seems. Could make a armored quiver. That could be cool. What is it? It's a quiver slot. apparently. It appears that you can get also armor, evasion, and whatnot. You can also get a traveler's necklace, which increases loot's stuff as well. Wisdom scroll. Alright, cool. There's a number of things that we can, you know, make here and there. Alright, let's go to the nether for a little bit. Or do we? No, we need to get iron, realistically. Iron is a necessity, so... let's go about trying to find some iron around here. Okay, we don't need to go there. I think there was a stairwell here, yep. Go this route now. And because we don't need to worry about kobolds causing us problems, we can just go out with our weapon in hand and we can just march right through with speed. Okay, we are going to want to go this way. You know what? Let's, go into here. So we want this to be 1 by 1. We want this to be 1 by 2. And then we want another one, which is 3 by 3. So now... there we go. If we ever need to drill into a certain area with our dwarven powers, this would be the way to go. Hello. Well, we do need to kill some wardens, so... that would be the time to kill one. Break that. Anything? Yes. Hello. Heck yeah. Go down, Gordon. Thankfully, he's an easy target to deal with, so that's good. And he should get quite a bit of experience, I do believe. Oh no, my armor. I think my armor got destroyed. Gordon hits hard, I guess. Okay, there we go. Hey, Heart of the Deep, Sculpt Catalyst. Alright, Warden Carapace. What is this? Okay. Okay, alright, fine. Okay, well, I guess this, guy just really wants to, take me out, huh? Okay. There we go. Okay, so we managed to get a few hearts of the deep. Nothing too crazy. We'll just deposit majority of that stuff right here. Alright, let's see. So, Heart of the Deep. What does that make? We can make a sonorous staff. Not exactly what we need. With the Warden Carapace, we can make refined echo shards, which can be used with netherite to make some high-quality armor, if we wish to use for that method. There is also the smithing template, which we need to get, which requires us to go to the Deep Dark to get these. I believe we did get them in our last playthrough, but we never actually got them, is the problem. So we won't be able to actually get those unless we, you know, take the effort to go there. So yeah, if we want to actually benefit from all this, then we'd have to get the proper template for it. But either way, we'd need netherite to even consider getting the Warden gear, right? But I do suppose Warden gear would be the best for us. So it's not that bad a consideration. We'd need to go to the, we basically need to go there anyway, so... So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Alright. And now, let's go mine some iron and all that, so get more resource for ourselves. Okay, let's get going. Oh, hello. Okay, that'll deal with that. Oh god. Let's see. Should have some blocks here. Yep, cobbled deep slate. There we go. 58. This should restore its durability some. Plus, we're also gonna get crumbled and all those other thing rubies. So that wouldn't hurt to get them. Yeah, no, we should be fine. Alright, let's go drill a hole. It's a good thing we don't need to worry about lava. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah, we can just smack him up with a shield. We do need to get this repaired anyway, so works out in the end. Alright, our pickaxe has now reached epic level. That means Profession EXP has increased. Nice. Alright, let's break this. 61. Eh. It's alright. Alright, well that wasn't too bad. Just a few bugs here and there, nothing too crazy. And all we do is just deal with this. There we go. Nice. I guess we go up to here. Oh, hello. This might be our break. What is this? go. Alright, I guess we found a dungeon. Okay, we take this, keep the rest. I mean, I'm not complaining. It gets us some levels here and there, so... grab what we can. Toss all this in here. Epic skeleton. Oh boy. Okay, take this. This and this. Ditch this, take this, this. Don't really need a book and quills, so there you go. Oh, right, I remember this area. Yeah, no, this is one of the few dungeons that don't actually have a map. There is other places like this, but this is just one of the many that you can find out in the world. Some provide good loot, some don't. This is one of those dungeons that have a little bit good loot, but it's not as, you know, refined. But it is easy to deal with, and it is good enough to grind if you've got the ability to actually handle the dangers here. It's a good early game dungeon, put simply, but depending how far out you go, that early game could be a late game gain, so... comes down to preference on where you want to go. Gonna increase Undying Will. And let's see. I guess keep going with that. That's gonna get our damage reduction up and up and up. It's always nice. And you know what? As weird as it sounds, I'm going to end my stream here, in the little hole here that we've got. Next stream, what we're probably going to be doing is we are going to be clearing out this area, just basically going through, attacking all the enemies, clearing it out, making sure it's nice and safe for ourselves. And yeah, we're ultimately just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger, and hopefully, by the end of next stream, we will have settled the armor issue, and we'll figure out what we do next. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody. Have a good day.